What is really going on in this picture?
Somebody who's hiding behind her smile. Someone who is always trying to put her best foot forward and not let anybody see that she's struggling. I see somebody who is crying out for help and really ashamed. It was a picture, but actually what was going on behind that picture was I was in my husband's maroon Honda Ridgeline truck, and we had been parked at the end of this dirt road for like 2 hours and poking and poking and poking and poking, not being able to find a vein. My dress, my arms, every part of my body had blood on it. That car was covered in blood. And I was pregnant. I was pregnant in this picture. The story behind the picture. This is me in 2013 into 2014, and I was pregnant. Right here, I think I was like 7 months pregnant, and I was so ashamed. My sisters and my mom, they threw this beautiful, beautiful shower for me, you guys, and made me feel so like cared for and loved. And I was just so broken, and I just could not stop using. I was so afraid that I was going to lose my baby, you guys. Like, my pregnancy, I didn't get to enjoy it or anything. It was just, I hate that I did that. I'm just grateful that I was able to get sober and turn my life around, because my son means everything to me. Like, without him, I mean, what am I even here for? Like, I was literally made to be his mom. The story behind the picture. After giving birth to Nathaniel in 2014 under the influence of methamphetamine, I was able to take him home, and I had him all the way up to 2 days before his first birthday. And this is me when he was about 6 months old. 2 days before his first birthday, my best friend called CPS on me, and he got taken from me. And this is me visiting my son in CPS. Every time I would go to see him, he would cry, and he wouldn't come to me because I couldn't stop crying because I was so upset. We tried to make it as normal as possible, but my husband always seemed to brighten Nate's day, and Nate felt comfortable going to Neil because I just couldn't stop crying. We worked our asses off, and we got him back. It took us about 12 months, and this is a picture of us at the zoo, and I was so relieved to have him back in my custody. Nathaniel does hold our family together because he's really the reason why me and my husband are sober to this day. We love our lives today, but Nate definitely saved us. It's time for another episode of The Reality Behind the Picture. Let's go. So being in treatment wasn't always bad, and this is a great example of this. I was staying in a halfway house called Williamsburg here in Little Rock, and we had a softball team. And when I tell you guys, I had some of the most fun times playing softball with all the residents of this sober living house. And I was good at it. I was a good ass player. This is when I met Tyler. Now, Tyler came into Williamsburg around 2010, 2011-ish, and we became fast friends, and we ended up relapsing together. I've actually told a story time about him, but he's the guy who basically took my car, took my Sims card out of my phone, threw my purse on the side of the interstate, and took me like basically hostage for a few minutes. It was a crazy ride.